Hi, I'm Mary. Welcome to LaBella Flowers. I do wedding flowers, and I only do one wedding per weekend. It has to be one focus because I'm listening to every detail that you tell me, and I want to capture that vision that you've been thinking about since you were a little girl. I've been doing this since I was 17, and I really believe in listening to my customer, listening to that bride and groom. And when they start telling me what they want for their day, I have to pick up on how big she wants that bouquet, how fluffy she wants to feel that day. Keywords are describe what your wedding is going to be to me. And it can be anything that you want. And if they say the word romantic, I have to pick up on getting romance into that bouquet. If they want relaxed, rustic feeling, I've got to put that into that bouquet. And when they get those flowers and you bring them into her, if I didn't capture that, I'll know it in the first 5 seconds. After the bride and groom booked, and it's the week of that wedding, I take your folder out and I actually print, which sounds weird, I print the bride in her dress and I print any Pinterest pictures or anything that they ever send me. And then I take the combination of those two pictures and I put it together to make the one vision that they have in mind. So I've got my pictures out on the table, and that's why I don't have other people in my shop, because it isn't fair for other people to see you in your dress before your wedding. So sometimes I paste them over here, sometimes I got them over here. It's an art studio, so it gets messy in here, but I like it that way because it's one wedding per weekend. So when I'm putting this bouquet together, I'm looking at my bride in her dress, and I want the bouquets to sparkle for her or just beam. It makes sense to me to label everything. Like these little boutonnieres have a tag on them, best man, groom, and they go into the box and they get placed in the ceremony area. Now that means anyone in the wedding party can hand these out, because they don't have to be looking at a sheet saying who gets a pink flower. It'll say grandma, bride's grandma, groom's grandma, it's Uncle Joe, Aunt Mary, it's so easy. All the bouquets come with a vase because I don't want anyone running around a venue looking for a vase for the bouquet that would make my hair fall out. But I put a little bling on the handle, and I like to put some texture on it so that when you're walking down that aisle, you've got something to fidget with. I deliver all my bouquets, all my weddings. I can't imagine sending it with a driver. Now, nothing wrong with drivers, but I've seen accidents happen, and I feel that if I'm with the flowers, they're gonna get there in one piece. It's when you put the bouquet into a bride's hands, it tells that bride it's wedding day. This is it. But when you hold a bouquet, bing, the light goes on. You can see it in their face. They realize this is it. It's game time. It's wedding time. I'm getting married. I love when I see tears. I know that sounds horrible, but the makeup artist is always right there. They're gonna wipe it off. They're gonna fix it. But that tells me I did the right job. She loves it as much as I do. And it does not just stop with the bouquets, boutonnieres, corsages. We do table pieces as well for the reception. If a bride and groom hires me to do their wedding, I am in and out behind the scenes. After I drop off the bride's bouquets and the guys got their things, it's time to hit the reception, and we go to each table, make sure it's set up completely the way the directions asked for. If you had special need items that you wanted on the table, let me know. I'll make sure that's there as well. Don't worry if you don't know the names of flowers. It's impossible to know all the names of flowers. I know the names, and if I don't know the name of a flower, I'll make it up. No, I'll look it up for you, and we'll work with it. So really, you know your colors. Everyone's got their own Crayola box. You tell me what colors you want it to be, and I make it happen.